Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. The Great Guitar Build-Off is essentially over at this point, but still, today, we're going to give you the update you've been waiting for. Or maybe it's not the one you've been waiting for, but that makes a good title, so we're going to go with that. Today we're going to talk about the Great Guitar Build-Off and some other updates, some of which you may have kind of noticed right at the outset here. Let's start with the Great Guitar Build-Off though. As we know, the invitational builds are over. It's time for us all to kind of turn our attention to the actual official contests. But one thing does remain from the invitational builds, and that's the most important part, the auction. This is the part where we as invitational builders get to support our favorite charities, hopefully, and you all get to support your favorite builder and their favorite charities. So the auctions are all live. I'm going to post the link in the description below to mine. And if you go to the Crimson Guitars eBay page, which, let's be very clear, Crimson Guitars, it's the .uk.co or .co.uk rather, eBay, not the American one, not the Canadian one. It's the UK version of eBay. So if you go to their eBay page, you can find all of the invitational builders guitars there. Some of them have some pretty substantial amounts bid on them already. Some of them do not. But check those out and yeah, take the opportunity if you can to help support the charities, bid on a guitar, and hopefully win one. And then yeah, you can take it home and play it. Or if you're like me, you can barely play it, but you still get to take it home if you win it. In case anyone was still planning on voting for the favorite invitational builder, like my wife told me she was gonna do, this is no longer an option, it's closed. And we have a winner. Congratulations to Colin, CS Guitars, well deserved, and by a landslide. I mean, a little over 5,000 votes. I think Colin had like 2,300 of them. So clearly the viewers have spoken. You guys know which one you like the best, and Colin wins. Like I said, well deserved. Great build, Colin. His guitar, of course, also up for auction. So help support his charity if that's the one that you chose, and go bid on it. I don't know if the rest of the results have been released yet, but I will also point out, and this is very important, Laura from Broken Wind Guitars came in one spot ahead of me. So congratulations, Laura. Not only did you beat me in the trash talk game, but you beat me in the vote. Hell of a showing for your first invitational, and I hope you come back next year. I'm gonna have to do something, but luckily there's plenty of time, so who knows. Anyway, congratulations to Laura. Great work on that. Now let's talk about our other updates. We've got a couple of them. First of all, as you may, like I said, have noticed, things have changed a little bit in here. We've got some new stuff going on in the home shop, as we'll call it. There, that should give you some idea of what we're looking at. Things are not nearly complete here yet, but I have extended this so I don't have to sit here hiding in the corner all the time while I'm trying to make videos for you guys. My garage is turning into slightly less of a organized chaos type disaster, the kind that creative people often have, which makes no sense for me because I'm not that creative. Starting to get some organization for the guitar parts and whatnot over here. Not going to bother showing you guys that because it is a work in progress, as one might say. And this is a nice little upgrade. What I am going to do, and it's going to take me some time, so just like everything I do, bear with me, is I'm building a new top for this, which is why this gap doesn't upset me. It's going to be nice and thick, 3.5, 4 inches thick, probably made out of laminated 2x4s, I would think. New work top on here. And I'm installing a very nice pattern maker's vise right over here, so I can do some more work with hand tools, scrapers, and stuff like that without having to mess around trying to find weird ways to clamp guitar bodies. Which is part of why I have, you know, some hand tools, which I brought home from the shop. So my planes are here now, my scrapers are here, and there are going to be some interesting, hopefully, projects happening right here at home where I don't have to go to the shop, where I'm going to have a better clamping setup, where I'm not going to have to contend with a bunch of other workers' stuff all over the place and that kind of thing. So this will be my space for a lot of that stuff. Obviously, my finishing work will still take place at the shop, metal work still at the shop, and a lot of that kind of stuff. But you will see, hopefully, as things progress here, what you can get done in a fairly concise, I mean, this is literally a corner of my garage, right? A fairly concise and small workshop that doesn't need to be all that well set up to do some decent stuff, depending on what you're starting with. I'm not bringing home the bandsaw. Obviously, you can fit a bandsaw in your garage if you have one. But I will have a couple other tools kicking around here that I'll show you if and when the need arises. Yeah, look at that. I'm only like halfway through this reorg project so far, but it's coming along. That thing's pretty much full. I got my little goofy display up there. I swear it's not because I miscounted the number of backboards I needed. I might have to get some more of those pretty soon here. Now you may be asking yourself, is Brad using this video to test out what filming angles are available now that weren't before? Maybe. Anyway, one other thing that I wanted to bring up, I've got a couple of videos coming up that I'm pretty excited for that I wanted to talk to you about. I have mentioned a couple of them before. Among them are the new Oxford paint demos. These guys are real close to being set up to ship to the States. In fact, on one-off basis right now, if you talk to the owner, I think he's able to set that up. So reach out to him if you want that. So I'm going to be doing a tutorial on spraying metallics, particularly with spray cans. There's a lot to know there, guys. It's actually surprising how much is different between a typical spray job and a metallic spray job. So we're going to cover that, particularly for nitrocellulose lacquers, in that tutorial. So that's going to be a good one. We're also going to do a spray gun burst. I know I've done several tutorials on how to do bursts, a couple of spray cans, etc. But this is going to be, you know, with a small spray gun, something that a lot of you have at this point, or at least you've told me you have. So we'll cover that. And then the other kind of game changer one that we've talked about is this 2K paint that is a catalyzed polyurethane with an unlimited shelf life where you don't need to break a can inside. The concept apparently being that it catalyzes once it mixes with the air. So I'm going to show you that too, but I'll spoil it for you a little bit right now. I've tested it. The clear coat, at least, there's a whole system there, but I've tested the clear coat and it works. Works pretty well. I was actually really pleased with it. I wouldn't necessarily paint my whole car in it, but that's because I haven't tested it enough to know if it's hard enough for that sort of thing. And also because I have no intention of painting my car. But anyway, we're going to do a tutorial on that coming up real quick as well. So stay tuned. Those are up kind of next. And then, well, just a lot of stuff. We've got a neck build to do. A couple more paint jobs. Got to finish that guy off in the corner. And that ES335 that I've been promising for an embarrassingly long time. All this stuff is right there near the top of the to-do list. It's just a matter of me getting to it. So those are what's next now that the Great Guitar Build-Off is over. That's about it for the updates, guys. There is a limited time on the auction, so if you are planning on bidding on one of the guitars for the Great Guitar Build-Off, check those out. Check out how much time is left on each of them. They were uploaded very similar in time, but it's only 10 days total, and they have been up for a while already. I think they went up on the 22nd, so check those out. Again, your support's very much appreciated. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the Great Guitar Build-Off if you have been. I think it's a great idea. Personally, I know not everybody likes it, but for me, it's a great way to support charities, and it's a great way to give you guys who are doing guitar builds, you know, a platform, a reward if you win, all of that. It's lots of fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing what all of the official builders do this year with both the kit builds and the scratch builds. Once again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.